This is one of the last segments that I did want to do. It's just a quick reminder of who you're dealing with, and we will continue to highlight these types of stories. You need to accept and you need to learn that all the brands that you know and love are compromised. The ones that you in the entertainment space spent so much time getting knowledgeable on the lore and participating in fandoms. They're all compromised and they're all controlled by the authoritarian left. You have to remember the big issue here it's less about it just being controlled by the left, but they show so much admiration and they use their works to do that for the authoritarian left and their causes. But what they don't do is show the same or even remotely similar to, a type of love, let's say that, and admiration to other ideologies, right? So you'll get a DC Pride or Black Lives Matter and all of this other goofy shit. They'll do all of that. They'll stand up. Barack Obama will be on the cover of a fucking Spider-Man book. But you're not going to get Marvel's libertarians or DC and DC objectivists, or you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. You're not going to DC MAGA. You're not going to get that because they hate you. The writers tell you they fucking hate you. The producers tell you they fucking hate you. They call you Nazis. They liken y'all to some of the worst people in the fucking world that have ever existed. And they get away with it. Stacey fucking Abrams, who you know in her failed campaign, but she's going to keep at it again. She's trying to become the governor. They have made her, they put, there's a politician that ain't done shit. They put her in fucking Star Trek, and she's the president of United Earth. As documented by Jacob Smith, Bound Again in Comics. The Hollywood favorite Abrams announced her plans to run for governor of Georgia back in December, of course. So she's running again. And as it documents here, despite the help of Hollywood heavyweight celebrities like Oprah, Michael B. Jordan, and Will Ferrell, Abrams still lost, of course, but she's running again. It's all good. As noted above in the series finale of Star Trek STD, coming home, Abrams made a cameo as the president of United Earth. The episode sees United Earth being evacuated as a dark matter anomaly enters the Alpha Quadrant at the behest of the alien species known as the 10C. The aliens were using the dark matter anomaly to mine boronite in order to sustain a hyperfield that protected their species from danger. After the STD crew saves the galaxy, Earth finally agrees to rejoin the Federation, with Abrams' character being their representative. The official description of the episode states, in the season 4 finale, the DMA approaches Earth with evacuations underway. Burnham and the team aboard the USS Discovery must find a way to connect and communicate and connect with the species far different from their own before time runs out. And obviously you can see right here in the ending, there is this goofy ass Stacey Abrams. Speaking on IndieWire, the showrunner, Michelle Paradise, revealed that she can hardly believe that the show got Stacey Abrams to cameo. They love these fucking people. Honestly, the number of times I've seen this episode, every time I see her face, I'm like, wow, that really happened. This is what this white woman, Michelle Paradise, said. And there's another clip of Stacey Abrams in fucking Star Trek Discovery. We knew that she was a fan of the show, doubt it, and of Trek in general. And for us, there was no better president, and that's what Paradise told Deadline. So they're fawning over it. It was something that was purposeful, obviously. Alex and I reached out to her, and she was kind enough to get on a Zoom with us. We pitched her the very basics of the part of the season, and then talked to her about who this character is and what she represents. We asked if she'd be interested, and she was kind enough to say yes. And again, as you can see, there she is. It was just an amazing thing. She did such an incredible job. It was a privilege, she says, for all of us to give work with her, and we're so grateful she joined us for that. And of course, she has said that she has no problem returning. She would love it. Look, guys, the reason why I bring these stories up is because...
Thank you for coming, Internet. You know that we love you.
Oh, my bad. That was the video from the the link. Anyway, but the reason why I mention this shit to you guys is because you need to understand that I guess what you're dealing with, man. I'm so sick of you guys holding off so much fucking hope for these companies. And you continue to give them the benefit of the doubt because you just don't want to accept. You don't want to accept that the thing that you loved is gone, bro. It's not what you remember. That hell, even remember Star Trek where they were co-signing that fucking communist and shit, that literal fucking communist. I don't know if he's a content creator or whatever. These guys are telling you whose side they're on. Again, remember, it's no balance there. They find your views so abhorrent. You think what they're going to get fucking, I don't know, Ron fucking Paul to show up? And it's not happening. They don't like y'all. They hate y'all. They tell you how much you suck. And then they give complete favor to, it's heavily leaning one side. Guys, stop it. You do it with Star Trek. You do it with Star Wars. You do it with Marvel. You do it with DC. And you do it with every brand that Hollywood has their greasy hands on. And you just continue to give it a benefit of the doubt. Right? They jangle some nostalgia keys in front of you and you still don't fucking get it, how you're funding people that don't like you, man. And it's entertainment. It's entertainment. And it's just, yeah, I get it. Yeah, we can talk about you funding people that you don't like. But this is my thing. Because, you know, my rule is 51%, 49%. You just give a little over half of your attention, dollars and all that to people that don't fucking despise you. The tide in this cultural war, if we want to call it that, could change. But you have to acknowledge fucking reality and the difference between the authoritarian left and the non-leftists. I will continue to reiterate this because it nails the point. The authoritarian left does not fund you, but you fund them. They don't support your projects. They do everything to keep you from existing when you are among their class. See Gina Carano. See every fucking non-leftist that have been quote unquote canceled by them. They don't like you to be among their ranks. You fund them, but they don't fund you. We need a parallel economy. This is a great time to be a creator, and don't look at these companies as untouchable just because they are tied to mega corporate entities. I told y'all this on yesterday's show. The only way y'all can say y'all exhausted all options, because everybody wants to blame everything else, ESG and all this other shit. Nobody wants to blame, or rather, it's less about blaming. Nobody wants to look at that. It's not like all of the customers are doing what it is to everything in their power to, I don't know, stop funding the fucking people that they hate them, right? We know the model, for example, that Disney's under. Disney can lay like 9 duds. If that 10th one hits it, you funded future projects. And y'all continue to give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, I won't see anything else, but I'll go see Spider-Man. I'm going to really take it to him. I'll go support Dave Filoni or whatever his fucking name is. Filoni and Favreau. I'll support their work because we got to show them that this is the type of work that we like. You don't fucking get it, man. Stop it. You have an addiction problem. You need to admit it, concede it, and do something about it. The brands that you love are gone, bro. They're not the same, and they're controlled by people that are your ideological enemies. They don't like you. They hate you, in fact. It's not even that they don't like you. It's one thing to not like someone. They fucking hate you. Their actors, actresses, producers, directors continue to brag about the shit on basically every form of social media that they have. It's just insane how they can liken half of the fucking voting population to fucking Nazis, and y'all still go fucking give them money. That's amazing to me. So switch it up. I'm going to give you something to support here soon in the comic book space, but that ain't enough. You need people in film. You need people in there is not one part or sub industry of the entertainment industry that is unfucking touchable. Not one. Not one. To these doomers who act like they'll always remain at the top, right? Nobody can top them. It's impossible. Fuck them. We'll show them how it's done. We'll give people something to strive for. We'll let our aspirations be known, and we'll work. It ain't some shit that's gonna happen overnight, but a parallel economy needs to get built. If you really want to own the fucking left, stop funding them. We ain't talking about water bottles and food and shit. We talking about a goddamn movie. If you really want to take it to them, stop fucking funding them. And stay hydrated. That's another way you can take it to them, because they ain't in shape. You just listened to a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake, which is live throughout the week at 12 p.m. Central on youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. Be sure to check out my website, ericdjuly.com, so you can stay up to date with everything it is that I'm doing. You can also become a member and get access to a bunch of cool perks and exclusive content, which includes a social media hub where you can interact with myself and other members. It even has an app that you can get, which is now live in the Google and Apple stores.